So the question is, does June have rest and relaxation in store for us? Because, man, I really, really hope so. Patricia Kirkman, our resident numerologist, has the answer for me. I hope you have good news about June.
June has a lot of possibilities to sleep, to rest, to regroup, and I should say to try to sleep. That's one of those things that, regardless of how you go about it, sleeping is not on the agenda, although we're going to be very, very tired.
We're going to be tired.
Mm-hmm. But it's an excellent time for learning, any type of schooling of any sort. And it's a great time for writing and anything that you can do to enhance and keep the mind snapping.
I think, didn't you say to be the teacher and the student?
Definitely, definitely. Because it doesn't matter what it is, you're going to be perusing it. It's all through. Regardless of what you're doing this month, what's going to happen is, oh, I'm doing this. Look at what I'm doing. Oh, how's it going? Well, I don't know. I changed my mind. I'm doing this now. And that's, people will be changing their mind constantly throughout the month.
Okay.
There's no quick fix for it. It'll be just as it is. But the most important part is that the ideas and thoughts will come in dreams that we haven't thought about for a long time. It'll open doors for us to decide that we're going to really look into and validate later. For some, it may have issues that deal with legalities, contracts. If that be the case, pay very close attention so that what you're signing is what you think it is, so there's no surprises.
So if you find yourself in a situation where you have to sign something, you're going into something, don't be the person that just signs and you don't read the fine print. This is a time to take a moment.
And in fact, actually, good advice. Let somebody else peruse it besides you.
Okay.
It's too easy to make a mistake when we think we're right.
Now, and now you're saying all of these things because June is actually a universal 7 month.
That's right.
Right?
And the 7 month, regardless of what our personal month, day, or whatever is, affects every one of us identically, except our personal things has the strongest value going with it. So we're teetering on too many different directions right now. Not knowing who or what to trust, feeling like we've got all the answers, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, no, we don't.
That's me every day.
Well, that's
exactly.
And do stay off of ladders and things like that, because tripping and falling is quite prevalent in a 7.
Interesting.
Because we do things in a hurry and the body isn't clicking on all fours at the same time.
Again, that feels like my everyday that ends in a Y, but I'll be extra careful.
And then look at those shoes.
I know.
You better be careful.
I got the shoes, I got a universal 7, I've got a lot going on.
That's right.
But then we also have this month, which will be affecting the Geminis.
Definitely, and Gemini's twins.
Yeah.
Doing 2 things at one time. And the nice thing about that is they're good at writing. They're very good at entertaining anything that deals with the creative side. They're very good at.
So that'd be their strength.
Oh, yes. And if you know, many times if you check, there's a lot of authors that actually are Geminis.
Oh.
And Geminis also go from being very conservative to right off the top, because they're twins. They are the good and the bad. Right. What was that, Garden of Good and Evil?
Right.
Depends on what day it is.
So what are some of the other maybe weaknesses of the Gemini?
Well, they're indecisive.
Okay.
That's probably one of the most standout weaknesses, is the indecision. But they get nervous, and when they start getting nervous, they want to fix everything, and it's not broke yet.
Okay.
So if they look at that, that makes a difference for them.
And I know you said some authors, there's some famous authors that are Geminis, but we have some other famous people that fall underneath that Gemini sign. Who do we have here? We have Johnny Depp.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, there's some good-looking Geminis.
Yes.
Angelina Jolie.
Nicole Kidman.
Interesting.
And Ellen DeGeneres, who happens to be a little bit of everything.
We love Ellen.
And Kerry Washington.
Beautiful.
Isn't she, though? And Geminis have a nice way of making people feel good about what's taking place.
Now, everything we talk about here, Patricia, we're talking about the universal 7 month and your own personal numbers. You're actually doing some classes where people can learn to do this themselves.
Exactly. I'm going to do some numerology classes a couple times during the year. I'm signing up now for June 17th. I'll be giving classes for a beginner and an intermediate.
Okay.
So if anybody's interested, go on my website, take a look at it, give me a call. and we'll see what I can do for you.
Patricia will teach you all of the tricks to the trade.
Definitely.
Patricia, thank you so much for coming.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. It's fun as always.
And everyone at home, to learn more about numerology, just visit patriciakirkman.com. And don't forget that also the next Mystic Messengers Fair is going to take place on July 2nd.